Mhm. Right. Okay. So the recording is started. Right. And yeah, so here are the photos. All the pictures represent somehow the society we live in, our lifestyles, and stuff like that. So, Olga, please look at them and tell me, what do you see? What's happening? How are the people feeling? And so on.
On the picture A, we see a woman who drinks some beverage.
Okay, but have a look. It's happening right now. It's better to use present continuous. Yeah.
She's drinking some beverage, and maybe she's working now.
Yeah.
I think so. She look at monitor.
Again,
She's looking on the monitor. Maybe she is in a cafe, or this is her working place, or maybe it is like I forgot the place where people can go to work.
Oh, you mean the co-working?
Co-working, yeah, co-working place.
Yes, right. To me, it also looks as if she's working late. Yes, because it is quite dark. Yeah, so she must be working late. Okay, good. What do you think? How is she feeling?
I think she's okay. She don't looked very tired, so
yeah, she looks interested.
She looks interested, yeah.
Good. Okay. What about the picture B? What can you see here?
On the picture B, we see a woman. She is doing some meditation. She looks very relaxed.
Relaxed, yeah.
Relaxed, yes. She looks relaxed. Everywhere around her is nature. So with a good weather,
yes, meditation helps.
She is enjoying this process.
Right. Why do you think? Why might she be meditating?
I don't quite understand the question.
So why do people actually get to meditation? Why do they?
Maybe they feel nervous or they stressed, so they need some action that can help them to feel relaxed.
Yes, to calm them down. Yeah. Exactly. I definitely agree. Okay, picture C.
Picture C. Here we see a person who sits on the road with some
continuous because
who is sitting on the road with dirty bags and different stuff, and this person have табличка,
a sign, a note.
A note with information about dog, homeless dog, homeless dog.
Anyway, he's begging for money, right?
Yes.
I think he's begging for money for him and for his dog. And he says, my dog comes first, right? So yeah, he's begging some money. Okay, what do you think? Why is he doing it? Why is he sitting there?
Maybe he is poor. He don't have another monies and any home.
Yeah, right. But that can be the truth. Okay, the tense. Oh, D picture. D.
On the picture D, we see street full of people. It is raining. It is a big town, maybe a city center. and it's look like a working day, and these people are going to work.
Yes, right. So it is probably the rush hour, yes, when all people go to work or from work, who knows, yes? True, true. How are they all feeling? What do you think?
Um, well, I think they little bit they are feeling a little bit stressed because it is not a good weather, and a lot of people around. I don't
And
know.
most of them, we can see they are a bit in a hurry. Yeah, so it must be a bit stressful, definitely. All right. And the last one.
On the last picture, we see peoples who are having a meeting in a cafe, maybe. They looks like friends, and they are having a funny talk with maybe jokes or funny stories.
Right. Who are they? Do you think they are friends or colleagues or relatives?
They looks like friends or maybe two couples.
Possible, quite possible, right? They are definitely having a good time, yeah. Okay, lovely. So, Olga, and what do you think? What things represent a, let's say, healthy and good society? What makes us happy? What makes us unhappy living in some certain society, right? So many people would say, for example, that families make us happy, right? And it is also a healthy living. What do you think?
I think that the main thing that allows us to feel happy is safety. And after that, we need to have people near us who understand us quite good. So it is I mean families, friends, colleagues, and some financial things is also important. When people have enough money, they have a bit they have less problems, I think, and they feels more happy.
Okay, so to cut a long story short, safety, people, yes, around us, and income. Yeah, and
Income.
okay, that is interesting point. Very nice. Today we are going to read some study or some results of a poll. Do you know what is a poll?
Yes, I know.
Yes. How would you describe it? What does that mean?
In Telegram, we
Exactly.
often saw some polls without translation. That's why I know.
Yes, that's right.
It is a question with a few answers, and you have to choose one of them.
Exactly, exactly. In fact, a poll is some questionnaire to find out what people think. Yeah, right. Usually, you're totally right. There are some options to choose from. Yeah, there hardly ever any open questions. Yeah. So yeah, ABC. We are going to read the results of a poll, and I'm going to show it to you. One moment. Yes. Here it is. You see it well?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay. Before we read it, tell me please, what can you see this here? How do you call it? Do you know? Do you have any idea? This one, white.
No, numbers.
Numbers. And where are they located? In a ladder. Yes, this is ladder. Okay. What do you think? What does this ladder and these numbers represent? What do they stand for?
Maybe in this text we will read about 10 things that people things are very important for society, and maybe it is places. It is a places in a order from low popular to most popular.
Right, in order of importance, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. So what I will ask you to do, could you please read the text quickly to yourself? And in exercise 2, there are 4 questions. Focus on the questions, right? And find out what the text says about them, right? When you are ready, let me know.
I think I'm done.
Okay, so first of all, what is the Gallup World Poll?
The Gallup World Poll is a poll that tries to measure a good quality of life and happiness in different countries.
Exactly. Okay. And how large is it?
Um, the survey is done in over 160 nations and ask around 1,000 people in each country.
Okay. What do you think? Is that big? Does it sound rather big?
Rather big, I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
I also think so. Yeah, 460 nations. So they can really make some sort of statistics, right?
Mhm.
And what are the 5 aspects of life that the poll asks about?
The poll asks about finance, mental and uh, psychical health.
P we
Um,
don't pronounce.
ah,
Uh, sorry, physical. You mean physical?
physical,
Mhm, mhm.
physical, mental and physical health.
Yeah.
How strong people's local community is,
Mhm.
social experiences, and people's purpose in life.
That's right. And people's purpose in life is also an important aspect, right, of a healthy society. How would you
Mhm.
describe what is a purpose in life?
I wanted to ask you
Ah,
about.
okay. So, purpose in life, a purpose is something. Why am I living? What useful thing am I doing? What is my purpose in life? My
Смысл
purpose in life,
жизни.
yes, my purpose in life is, I don't know, to make as many people feel confident when they speak English. Yes, this is the
Мгм.
purpose in life, right? And
Мгм.
this is also an important thing, yes, that we don't only eat and drink, let's say, yes, but we do something useful for people, for ourselves as well. Purpose.
Мгм.
Okay. And what are the main reasons for unhappiness according to the poll?
Um, Mostly people complain about the environment they live in, lack of time with the family and friends, or anxiety and depression. And also, people complain uh, on their income. Uh,
Mhm. Yes, exactly. This is all right. Have a look here. It is also interesting. You said they complain about the environment they live in. Yes. And the
mhm,
environment here, it is a little more than just nature. Yeah. This is everything, my neighbors, the garden near my house, right, the park, the how friendly the people near here are, and everything what, yeah, surrounds me. So it is not only about the nature, let's say.
mhm.
Yes. Okay, that's interesting. And let's get back to this ladder. What does this ladder represent? It was at the
Mm.
very beginning. What does this ladder represent? Look at the very, very beginning.
If the top steps of the ladder is the best possible life for you. Oh, maybe these numbers characterized how you feel
Mhm.
yourself in your life.
Exactly. Yes, yes. They say, have a look. 10 is the best life,
Mhm,
0 is the worst life, and where are you at this ladder now? Yeah. So this is the matter of your life satisfaction. Very interesting. Yes. Okay. Could I ask you to look through this text one more time, quite quickly, and tell me, has anything surprised you, or maybe you agree or disagree with something? Yeah. So, what are the emotions about this after reading this poll results?
I think that there is nothing surprised me in this text, and I just I think that it was a very good idea to do this poll, and the result is very representing. Uh, and at the end of this text, we see the sentence about the results of this pool. May also explain why Costa Rica is much happier than richer countries like the US and Singapore.
So what are the reasons that Costa Rica is a lot happier?
Maybe they have a good balance between physical and physical health, mental health, people, community, environment. They have better balance than in rich countries.
Yes, right. The competition is not so strong. Yes, the level of stress is a lot lower. And these are the reasons, yeah, why people are happier. What do you think? What is the happiest country in the world?
Maybe Cuba.
Cuba. Good try, actually. Yes, I would, looking at their faces, I would think the same. Surprisingly, I've Googled the happiest countries in the world, what it says. So top 5 countries: Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Switzerland, Netherlands.
Oh, no. That's predictable, I think.
Right. What do you think? Why is that? Why are these countries considered to be the happiest?
Maybe because firstly, these countries is had a good financial situation. Very good. I think that people in that countries are sure in next day. Like, and also they feel safe. That's why they have a lot opportunities to save their health, their psychological, I don't know, health, psychological health. They have enough time to be with the people whom they likes, whom they need. And we know that in that countries also laws are laws worked. So
that's right. They seem to be quite fair, right? And they
yeah.
really work. That's interesting also. Yes, and the level of income is quite high, and people don't have to work, like we do 24/7. Yes, they can afford a good work-life balance, yeah, which is so much important for mental health. It's interesting. Right. Okay. Very good. In this text, we had lots of nice vocabulary that will help us speak about societies, right? And the society we live in. I'd like you to look and here in number 4. And here are some words in the box. And we will start with them, okay? So could you please look at them and tell me, do you know them all, or are any of these new for you?
Yes, I forgot anxiety.
Anxiety is, so this is the noun, first of all, yes? And anxiety is feeling, a strong feeling of being worried about something.
Тревога.
Yes, тревога. And how would you make an adjective from the word anxiety? I'm sure you have heard it. It is anxious. Anxious. Yeah. So I feel anxious. That means I'm not calm. I think something bad is going to happen, right? And yeah, many people have a strong level of anxiety. You can also see it in the text. I think it was here. Have a look.
Depression.
Yes. So lack of time with family and friends, or anxiety and depression, you see. Right. So anxiety, let's say it together.
Anxiety.
That's right. Okay, look at other ones.
Charity.
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 Okay. Charity is for example, somebody needs help and they can ask for help in charity organizations.
Like social organization.
Yes, almost. Okay, for example, let me think. In Russia, very often on TV, we can see the information that some children need help, and people send the SMS, yeah, for supporting the children, and this is called charity.
Charity. Фонд, да?
Благотворительность. Yeah? So charity fund, yeah, благотворительный фонд.
Okay. Equality.
Oh, that's also a good word. Equality, the stress, yes, equality. It's from the adjective equal. When, for example, in Germany, people say men and women are the same. They are equal.
Идентичные.
Равные. Yeah?
Равные.
Равные. And equality, как это? Равность.
Равенство.
Равенство, yeah, равенство, exactly. Equality. From the adjective equal, equality. That means when there is no discrimination.
Okay, 5.
Faith, this is a new one as well. Yes, faith is when I can trust you. Yes, I have faith in you. I can trust you. Как доверие.
Доверие. Purpose we discussed.
Yeah.
It's okay. Tolerance, violence, it's okay. Wages, I forgot.
Wages, we also had it. It's money we earn at work.
Okay.
Yes. So
Go.
Right, very good. Some of these words are not very easy in pronunciation, so let's drill them a little bit. Yes, especially this one, anxiety. Let's try it.
Anxiety.
Beautiful. Okay, or anxious.
Or anxious.
Anxious. Okay, equality.
Equality.
E, yeah, here is the stress. Equality.
Equality.
Right. Faith.
Faith.
Okay, very good. Purpose.
Purpose.
Yes, the stress is here also. Purpose. Okay, and the rest is okay. Yeah, so these are the most tricky the trickiest words. Okay, now I'd like you to look at the sentences about the societies and complete the sentences with these words and phrases. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yes, ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, let's try. So, number one, what do you have? Let's read it, yes, and see what we have.
We have a strong community and neighbors really support each other, which is great.
Strong community, right? I definitely agree. So, and here is an example of strong community that neighbors support each other. What else do you think makes a strong community?
Maybe rules.
Yes, it's a good idea. Why not? Good. And working rules. Yes. Okay. What else?
Laws.
Laws. Yes.
And education or воспитание.
Good behavior, right?
Good
Good
behavior.
manners.
Yeah.
Good manners.
Manners.
Yes. I would also say that tolerance makes a strong
Tolerance.
community, right? We are all different people, and tolerance makes it really effective. Okay, nice. Good. What about two?
There are a lot of green spaces where kids can play.
Spaces, that is right. Okay, I think it's clear. Let's move on.
Life's stressful, and the pressure to be successful causes a lot of anxiety and depression.
That's right. Okay. So pressure, I think we know, yes, what is pressure? Yeah.
Pressure,
And
давление.
causes we also know. A lot of anxiety and depression. Fine. What's next one?
Lots of people can afford to work part-time because wages here are generally quite high.
Right. Work part-time, it's also clear. How about afford?
Перейти.
No, afford.
Позволить себе, yeah.
Afford. Exactly. Right. Very good. Next one.
People are generous with their time and money. I do work for a charity myself.
Yes. And generous, how can you describe generous people?
Can give a lot of your money to other people.
Right. They are happy, yes, to share their time and money. Good.
Many people have been unemployed for a long time, which makes them feel they have no purpose in life.
Absolutely. Purpose in life. That's right. Okay. Unemployed, if they are unemployed, do they have a job or not?
They don't have a job.
They don't have a job.
Many people have been it's done.
The seventh.
The seventh. We haven't achieved full equality yet. Equality yet. Women don't get paid as much as men, and disabled people still face quite a lot of discrimination when looking for work.
Yeah, that's right. So we haven't achieved, equality. Right. And disabled people, who are they?
The people with different health problems.
Yeah, and these are serious health problems, right? That's right. They still face, it's also interesting, face is used as a verb here. Yeah, it's not this face, right? But it is a verb. They face, that means сталкиваются лицом к лицу. They face quite a lot of discrimination, right? That means they experience a lot of discrimination. Fine. What about the next one? AIDS.
Generally, people trust doctors and nurses, and also still have five in politicians.
Politicians. Faith, in
Faith.
politicians.
Faith in politicians.
Good one.
Unfortunately, crime and violence
Mhm.
are just facts of life here. I know lots of people who have been robbed.
Robbed. Good. And the last one.
Our society is much more mixed those days, and in general, there is more to- tolerance of
Mhm.
different lifestyles.
Yeah, this is right. Okay, okay. So, not everything here would be true for Russian society, right? However, some points can be applied to Russian society. Let's look and discuss what is true for us, what is not true for us.
Mm, mm, uh, okay. Um, Russia is so different.
Okay, let's speak about society you live in because I agree Russia is, first of all, it differs a lot from region to region, right? So let's speak about, yeah, the society, the European part of Russia.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think that uh, now in Moscow, there are a lot of green spaces where kids can play, and our politicians maybe try to do this job quite good. So
Mhm.
we now we have different playgrounds for kids, parks with a wonderful playground and spaces to spend time, to have a picnic, for example, to walk, to ride bicycles. So it's perfect, I think.
This is
Uh,
lovely.
yeah.
Mhm.
If I will compare these spaces with the spaces, for example, in Dubai, it is the same.
Yeah, this is good news, isn't it?
It
Right. I would say that in Germany, there are quite a lot of green spaces, but maybe there are not so many places for children to play. Yeah, there are quite a lot of spaces in Berlin to ride bicycles or to take a walk. However, yeah, there are not too many places for children to play. You have to look for them. Right. Okay. What else can be true for Moscow, for Russia?
life stressful and the pressure to be successful causes a lot of anxiety and depression. It's true for Moscow. There are a lot of people who have this idea in their head, and for example, in Moscow metro, then you look around, you see very unhappy faces. People, um, it is very rarely.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see someone smile or
Mm-hmm.
joking. Everyone is serious or
Mm-hmm.
sleeping.
Or sleeping, yeah. Again, because people often have to go a long way, yeah, to work. They have to, as a
Yeah.
result, have to wake up too early. That's right. Yeah, in Moscow, the level of competition is very high, yes, just like in any other big city, right? And as a result, it causes a lot of anxiety and depression. I would also ask you, what do you think? What else can cause anxiety? So we say pressure to be successful. Anything else can cause a lot of anxiety.
Maybe family problems,
Mhm.
problems with the parents or these kids, or with their uh, husband, wife.
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
know. Health problems also. A lack of monies,
Definitely true.
loans maybe
Yes.
also.
feeling of insecurity. Yeah, in some countries, people would feel insecure all the time, right? Like countries like Brazil, I don't know, whatever. Yes, it can also cause some anxiety, right? Yes, and some troubles at work as well. Yes, if you can't get on well with the colleagues or with the boss, right? That can be also the reason. And can you think of the ways how we can reduce the level of anxiety?
We can less amount of working hours,
Mhm.
because sometimes people work 24/7, and
Mhm.
um, um, mm, it is too much for them. They can do some exercises, go to the gym, or do some relaxing practice like meditation.
Mhm.
Um,
Right. I would also say if a person experiences high level of anxiety at all times, it's not a bad idea to talk to a doctor, right?
oh,
To
yeah, of course.
psychologist, yeah. So if it is the constant feeling, right? Yeah. So meditation helps these days very well, yeah, and yoga and some practices like that. Okay, perfect, very nice. Or maybe have a party with the best friends. Yes, a Saturday party with talking about problems and things, right? And sharing your feelings may also be a helpful thing.
And don't read a lot of news and watch TV.
Yes, it's important to limit it somehow. Yes. Okay. What else might be applied to Russia?
Um, It is not true for Russia that lots of people can afford to work part-time.
Mhm.
Because we discussed people need to work more
Mhm.
to have uh, level of life
Mhm.
to have
Satisfying, yeah, satisfying.
satisfied. Yeah. Mhm.
It's true. It's true. Okay. How about purpose of life and level of unemployment? Do you think there are many unemployed people in Russia with no purpose in life?
Um, mm, Around me, there is not
Mhm.
unemployed people or people without purpose in life is um, uh, сложный,
Complicated, yeah.
is a complicated question, I think,
Mhm.
because a lot of people characterized purpose in life to build home,
Yeah.
to give a birth to son, and to have
Grow
a
a
tree,
tree, yeah.
grow a tree. Yeah. Uh, um, uh, and to earn a lot of money,
Right.
for example.
Definitely, purpose in life can be absolutely different. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, I don't know, it doesn't have to deal with the work, actually. Yes, to
Mhm,
be, for instance, a good mother is also a purpose in life, right?
mhm,
Or I don't know, yeah, to have three children and be a good housewife for your husband and children is also a
mhm,
purpose of life. So it doesn't have to deal, of course, with
mhm.
the job, right?
I agree.
Yeah, what I would say, it's true that in Russia maybe the level of unemployment is not very high. Yeah, so
I
most
think it
people.
is not very high, but in some regions, people need to go for work in big cities and in
Mhm.
Moscow for a short time, and after that have a rest, and after that leave their houses, their regions, and enough go and go to the big time one more time.
I know.
So,
And this is called commute. Yeah, to
Commute.
commute to work. Yeah, when people have to go a long way to work, it means to commute to work, right?
But
Which
if
is
you
very
want to
tiring.
work, I think you can find work.
Yeah, I would agree with you that in Russia, the most people want to work and most people have to work. Otherwise, you can't. Yes. In Germany, at least in Berlin, the level of unemployment is very high. And why is that so? No, many people just do not want to work because you get the financial support from government, and the lowest salary or somewhere in lower salary well yeah areas, people get almost the same money as they would get the support from government, and they say, what's the point? I don't want to work, right? Of course, it mostly deals with or it mostly has to do with immigrants, but not only. Many German people also say, why should we work if we can get support from government? And it is very strange. Yeah, so they do not stimulate people to go and work. In fact, of course, it's not true for, I mean, for the specialists, yeah, like IT specialists, doctors, teachers, and so on. It's not true, but it is true for, for, I don't know, for cashiers, for shop assistants, for office like secretaries and stuff like that. It is definitely true. They don't. No one wants to do these jobs. Okay, and what about discrimination? Let's think about discrimination in Russia. How are they? How is the situation in there?
I think that most of people don't understand that discrimination, and it is normal for people that men can earn more monies for the same job, and people don't feel that like discrimination.
Okay, but there is still some discrimination.
Yes,
Yes,
I think yes, it's true.
I think so. Yes, I would say that in Russia, yeah, men tend to earn more, and the companies tend to apply men, yeah, with more pleasure than women, because women would get children and stuff like that. So if there are two specialists, yeah, applying for the same position, the man is likely to get it, no matter how good, what a good specialist is the woman, right? So yes, unfortunately, there is some discrimination, and I don't think it is done a lot in Russia yet to fight it. Right. And what about the tense, which is also an interesting one to talk about? So if our society is mixed, and yeah, how much tolerance is there to different lifestyles?
Russia is many nationalities country, but I think we still have big problems with the tolerance, and we can see different people who are angry about foreign language in the bus, for example, and I don't know.
So
tolerance is not the strong Russian
aspect, yeah.
Aspect, yeah.
Right. Yes, it is, by the way, not only about different nationalities. Yes, it is also about different lifestyles, like, I don't know, whatever.
But if we talk that there is no tolerance with nationalities, so in other aspects,
we don't need to mention, yes, not to mention another aspect. Okay, this is interesting, yeah, because well, like America is a lot more forward in these terms.
Yes.
However, I would say that they also do not tolerate, like Mexicans very much, yes, and Afro-Americans very much, so this is just maybe not always true what we think, because people say they face a lot of discrimination in there as well, right? Okay, this was interesting. So, okay, let's check out how well we can remember these words now, yes? Okay, just a moment. So, how do you say the feeling of constant worry?
Anxiety.
Anxiety. And the adjective is the adjective for
And
anxious,
anxious.
Anxious. Anxiety and anxious. Okay. The money you earn at work.
Wage.
Or wages. Yes. Okay. Somebody who is happy to give money and to give some time, invest time.
Generous.
When we give money for someone in need, we
charity.
We give it to charity. Yes. Okay, this is right. Oops. Right. So when I have the aim in my life, another word for aim is
Purpose.
Purpose. When the man and the women, for example, are the same or have the same chances, they are
equality.
Equality is a noun, so they are equal.
Equal.
Yes, and they have equality in life. All right, good. When something is a reason of something else,
causes.
It causes. Very nice. Okay. Okay. When people are happy to give money to somebody and time, I have mentioned.
Charity.
No, they are generous.
Generous.
Good. When you have trust to somebody, when you think they do the right thing. Faith. Yeah, faith. That's right. Okay, when you have to experience something negative, which is usually like disabled people, still a lot of discrimination. So what is that?
Face.
Yeah, they face a lot of discrimination. Yes, all right. And okay, to make something less. We didn't have it here. Reduce. To reduce. And when you don't work from 9 to 6, but you work half, that means you work
half-part work.
No, almost part-time work. Yeah, you do
part-time.
Part-time. Yes, you do part-time. Okay, very, very good. So, right. I suggest that we actually finish with that for today. Okay, because the next part is grammar part. Yes, and I'd rather start it next time. Yes, so that we can work with it pretty well. Okay. I'm going to send you some practice for these words and phrases. And this will be one of the activities. So easy. You will need to guess what word is that. Yeah. Can you think of the first one?
Wages.
Wages. And what is good about this activity? You find what word is it, and you will also find the most common collocations with this word. Have a look. Collocation: increase wages, high wages, and low wages. Yeah. So these are the words that come very often together. Yeah. That is why I will ask you to note it also, or to pay attention to it as well. All right. So I will send this file and check it out.
Okay.
Right. And as you're ready with the test, send it to me. I'll be happy to check it. right?
Thank you.
Okay, good. So then, thank you so much. Have a lovely end of the week and see you in a week then.